Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. Today I'm gonna drive the Meiho road, which has been finally fully opened very recently after a long-term construction in a certain section.
The national route number 23, the Meiho road, is a large-scale bypass with a total length of 72.7 kilometers, which connects the cities of Nagoya and Toyohashi, passing through 8 cities and 1 town along its route. The Meiho road consists of 5 major bypass sections: Chiru, Okazaki, Gamagori, Toyohashi, and Toyohashi East bypasses. The project began in 1972, and it took so much time until the last incompleted section, which was between Toyokawa and Gamagori, was finally opened in the 8th of March 2025.
The road which I'm driving now on is the Hamana bypass, which is of course not the Meiho road itself, but it connects to the Meiho road. The speed limit of this section is 80 kilometers an hour. So they're driving around like kilometers an hour on the right lane. I feel so much of Britishness here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a company car of Suzuki Motor Corporation. It is their subsidiary that manufactured my car, so I wish them a good luck.
After switching to the right lane here, a nightmare begins.
So from here, we only have a single lane on each side, even though it's a bypass. Okay, the lorry is gone. It's time to speed up. Oh, cock.
It's time to say goodbye to national route number 1 and say hello to number 23. The Meiho road officially begins here.
Okay, now we are entering the national route number 23. And here we are entering Aichi prefecture. Aichi is where I was born and where I was raised up.
As soon as I entered Aichi, the ADAS reacted to something. But it doesn't necessarily mean that Aichi is a dangerous place.
Now just look at the distance between the car in front of me and the car in front of that car. As soon as we entered Aichi, they started driving like that. And you know what? In Aichi prefecture, they have a very unique culture, which they have to shorten the distance between the cars. But you may know, no matter how much you shorten the distance between the cars, the ETA won't change at all. Oh, cock. As far as I've heard, the Meiho road is always crowded since the date on which it was fully opened until today. The reason is as simple as even a 10-year-old kid understands. It's because we only have 1 lane on each side. You know, the Meiho road, together with all the other bypass roads connected to each other, connects 2 major motor cities, Toyota and Hamamatsu. So in my opinion, these roads should be more funded with tax. You know, the tax which we car owners kept paying for many years. If these roads get more lanes, the traffic will be smoother and faster traffic boosts the economy, as it was once proved by the British Public Broadcasting Corporation. Speed solves many problems.
While I was discussing the effective use of tax and speed alone, the number of lanes increased.
Oh, thank God! We've got one more lane here. Okay, I think I have learned one very important fact. No matter how many times you overtake a slow car in front of you, you will eventually end up being behind another slow car.
While I was discovering the modern version of the Achilles and the tortoise paradox, a single lane zone began again.
I know! I'm already in a traffic jam. God save our gracious King, long live our noble King, God save the King. What? Mini is already a German company? Alright, well then. Deutschland, Deutschland, über alles, über.
After I enjoyed singing a verse banned in Germany, the last completed section of the Meiho road welcomed me.
Oh, look at the tarmac. It's brand new. I wish, I could have driven here on this brand new tarmac at 60 or 70 kilometers an hour. But unfortunately, the reality is cruel. The current speed is 40 kilometers an hour. But looking at the left side, I think they have a sort of space, additional space, that could be turned into another lane. Hopefully. Yeah, look, this space too. So let me cross my fingers that they will expand this wonderful road. Look at this mountainous scenery. I really like this kind of scenery because it's just like the place where I was born and raised up. I feel so home.
While I was basking in nostalgia, I passed through the last completed section. And then...
Great news! The traffic has now started being much smoother. The current speed is precisely 60 kilometers an hour. Oh, we have a Michinoga here. I didn't know that. Shall we stop by for a bit? Oh god, it's filled with lorries here. Okay, I've come back to the starting point. There's literally no space for parking. Okay, there was absolutely no space at all for parking. I really love this country and I'm proud to be Japanese. But there are a few things which I quite don't like about Japan. And one of them is indeed car-related tax system. There are too much of them. And even after you've paid so much of these taxes, you'll not be able to park in a roadside station. It's very unfair, isn't it? I really respect those who work for the Ministry of Finance. I know they are very hardworking. They dedicate themselves for this country. But as for this point only, I think I'm going to go to the facade of the building.
It was very close to indulge myself in the popular conspiracy theory until...
Yes! Thank God! We have 2 lanes on each side here. We have entered Okazaki bypass section. And this city, Okazaki, is very famous for being the headquarters of one of the biggest Japanese YouTuber groups. As I told you earlier, I'm from Aichi prefecture, around here. So if I don't misunderstand, when I was very young and when that YouTuber group wasn't that famous, I think I've seen them in the real life. Frankly speaking, the economy of this place is pretty much supported by the Toyota group and that YouTuber group.
While I was showing off my knowledge on economy like Swiss cheese, I entered the West End section of the Meiho road, the Chiru bypass.
Oh yes, I really like this section of the Meiho road. It's kind of like the Metropolitan Motorway, doesn't it? What? You mean pedestrians could come in here, drive quietly? It's impossible, isn't it, to drive quietly as long as you drive an internal combustion engine car. You need to rev your engine when it's necessary. Oh, it could be a part of the government's conspiracy to spread so-called eco-friendly refrigerator-like cars. No, I mean EVs.
Soon after I joked about the government's EV policy, a car manufactured by that car company, which loves EVs, approached me.
Okay, a Nissan van behind me is getting really close. And you know, in Aichi prefecture, even little kids understand the hierarchy. Lexus, then Toyota, then Daihatsu, Subaru, and Suzuki, and some other cars. That's the hierarchy of Toyota Alliance. And you, Nissan, are not even part of the alliance.
When I hoped that the share price of Nissan, of which I own some, would rise again, the end of the Meiho road was almost there.
Okay, now we are entering Toyoake interchange. So this is just end or starting point, whichever it is, of Meiho Road. So I've gained a new achievement, driving all the way through the Meiho Road. I feel so good. Wait, how do I get out of this road? It continues forever. Wait, is that Nagoya City? That's the boundary of no. I don't want to get in Nagoya City. And I have entered Nagoya City. Oh my god. No, I didn't intend to go inside Nagoya City. Oh dear. Oh god, I'm so scared. You know what? Nagoya people, Nagoya drivers, are very famous for having the best driving manner and etiquette in Japan. And in addition, Nagoya people, in their mind, look down on us, Mikawa people. That's why they say they are from Nagoya, not Aichi, when they are asked where they are from. They look down on us as countrymen. At least he used indicators, so yeah, he's not that aggressive in according to the Nagoya standard. Wait, this is the very van that overtook me in a dramatic way a couple of minutes ago. It's nice to see you again here. It's my great honor. Wait, look at the badge of that car. Is that Royal Chrysanthemum? Wait, does that mean he's a member of the Japanese imperial family? Alright, on that terrible bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.